Make it a 9.
A 9? A 9?
I can see the baby.
Whoa, the baby. The baby.
The baby.
Lil Nas X is the king of Twitter trolling. Propelling to stardom with his hit single Old Town Road, Montero Lamar Hill, aka Lil Nas X, blends rap with country in an unlikely genre mashup that just seems to work and has made him one of the biggest musical stars today. Blurring the lines between fame and everyday life, Lil Nas X hilariously trolls celebrities and fans alike online. His personable approach to fame does have its drawbacks, as the rap artist's popularity garners him an insane amount of hate. From homophobia to accusations of devil worshipping, Lil Nas X keeps us talking about him in a confusion of awe-inspiring hilarity. On this episode of Where Are They Now, we explore Lil Nas X and how he propelled himself from meme to international celebrity, all while remaining humble and hilarious. Before we get into it, let us know who you would like us to cover on the next episode of Where Are They Now in the comments below, and be sure to click the like button if you want more. Born in a town outside of Atlanta and eventually moving in with his gospel singer father from a public housing project with his mother, Montero spent much of his time alone and on the internet. This was around the time when memes were becoming their own form of entertainment. Growing up largely online, the rap artist would struggle with his sexuality for much of his early teenage years before eventually accepting himself as gay around 17 years old. Graduating from high school, Lil Nas X would then go on to major in computer science at the University of West Georgia. This would only last a year though, as the artist dropped out to pursue his musical career. During this time between international stardom and dropping out of university, Lil Nas X slept on his sister's floor, supporting himself by working at Six Flags and a fast food restaurant. It was during this time that the artist came across a beat that he purchased for $30, a beat that would become the song Old Town Road under his guidance. When later asked how the song was constructed, Montero said, quote, "I didn't even know how to ride a horse, but I do now." In late 2018, Montero posted a tweet with the meme featuring the beginnings of Old Town Road. That tweet went viral and garnered over 200,000 likes. A day later, he released the full song to streaming platforms and received astronomical success. Only 2 weeks later, the song reached 1 million overall plays and entered the Billboard chart. It was so popular so quickly that radios were ripping the song from YouTube just to play it on their stations, as Lil Nas X was unsigned and had no management team. Marking an insane shift in career, Lil Nas X went from sleeping on his sister's floor to topping the Billboard charts in only 2 months. All of this thanks to a couple viral tweets and memes that spread the track like wildfire. In March of 2019, Lil Nas X signed with Columbia Records and began his professional career. 3 days later though, Old Town Road was taken off of the Billboard charts for quote, "not being country enough." Due to his groundbreaking blend of country with rap, the musical charts had difficulty pigeonholing it into a specific genre. Lil Nas X did not seem annoyed though, as he said in a Rolling Stones interview, quote, "I'm more concerned with getting my career off the ground. It doesn't really bother me." Only 2 weeks later though, none other than country music idol Billy Ray Cyrus would collaborate with Lil Nas X on the track and re-release it as a country song. 1 week after that, the track tops the Billboard 100. This show of camaraderie between Montero and Billy Ray Cyrus further propelled the budding star into celebrity status. But of course, during Lil Nas X's monumental rise to fame, there were a ton of bumps in the proverbial Old Town Road. Fast forward to March 2021, Lil Nas X launched a controversial pair of shoes, dubbed Satan shoes, featuring a bronze pentagram on the soles and a real drop of human blood in the shoes themselves. These shoes were part of a collaborative effort with an art collective, and although they were Nikes, the company has stated that they have no affiliation with the art piece. The shoes sparked outrage online, with pastors and governors in America alike all chiming in to call the apparel evil and heresy. In response to the controversy, Lil Nas X released a video to YouTube entitled Lil Nas X Apologizes for Satan Shoe. The video in question begins with a seemingly innocent apology, but after a few seconds it cuts to a scene from the rap artist's new music video, Montero, or Call Me By Your Name. The scene showcases the artist dancing provocatively with the devil character, snapping its neck and removing the horned crown from the character, donning it onto himself. The day after the release of the video, Lil Nas X tweeted, quote, "I spent my entire teenage years hating myself because of this stuff y'all preached all would happen to me because I was gay. So I hope you are mad. Stay stay mad, feel the same anger you teach us to have towards ourselves. Taking the role of gay rights activist is extremely scary for someone so young, but Lil Nas X seemingly does it effortlessly, stating, quote, "People will be angry, they will say I'm pushing an agenda, but the truth is I am. The agenda to make people stay out of other people's lives and stop dictating who they should be." In this ever-interesting struggle between deep-seated homophobia in the music industry and the spunky newcomers in the rap scene who refuse to traditionally label themselves, Lil Nas X has found himself quite literally at the heart of the debate. The culture surrounding being an openly gay black man in hip-hop is changing, although not fluidly. Lil Nas X's fame comes right as artist DaBaby is defending his homophobic comments about individuals suffering from AIDS and HIV diagnosis. Artists are taking sides, but slowly the industry is changing, and the space in which people like Montero exist is getting larger and larger. Lil Nas X's success is record-breaking, as he would call the top of the Billboard charts his home for months, and become the longest-lasting Billboard chart topper ever. Nowadays, despite this insane amount of hate, Montero meets it all with charm and grace, choosing lighthearted comedy over giving in to the seemingly never-ending anger. In March of 2021, famous right-wing pastor Greg Locke called Lil Nas X's song, quote, "a bunch of devil-worshipping wicked nonsense." The rapper responded in his usual calm, hilarious demeanor with, quote, "I'm sampling this." In September of 2021, the rap artist ascended the MTV Video Music Awards stage to accept his award for Video of the Year. In an industry that has a past of so readily utilizing homophobic slurs to clap back at one another, Lil Nas X is pulling no punches in successfully forcing a space for queer artists. The genre has the potential for becoming the forefront of queer creativity and offers so much to the struggle of individuals, especially in marginalized communities. Lil Nas X is unabashedly himself. His spunky, futuristic, and colorful red carpet outfits trademark his look as one oozing sex appeal and creativity, and it's clear no matter how famous he gets, he will never stop being a troll. In November of 2021, he appeared on an episode of Maury, wherein him and his ex-boyfriend Jai Ariza pretend to be in a secret love affair, despite Jai having both a wife and child. The episode is a classic Maury mess, with Lil Nas running backstage in a flood of tears. I personally don't know how they didn't break character the whole time. One Twitter user stated about the episode, quote, "Lil Nas X is a social media genius and the king of trolling. His humor and wittiness is such a breath of fresh air. I cannot wait to see him do the iconic Maury run, hopefully with a death drop, just to be extra." Lil Nas X's iconic fashion statements continue to rock the scene, my favorite being his December look, where he's head to toe in silver, from the cowboy hat to a leather harness and chainmail shirt, all the way to the tennis miniskirt and chrome space boots. As iconic as he is, I'm sure he is going to remain in the public eye for many years to come if his wild success, yet humble humor and relatable demeanor have anything to do with it. Thank you so much for watching Where Are They Now? I was your host Sierra, it's been an absolute pleasure. Please subscribe for more videos like this and be sure to click the like button as well.